Hey, what's up guys? Ash here. Today we're going to be taking your favorite pets and power leveling them from the cutest little puppy like Lizzie here to the most devastating monsters you can possibly imagine. Let's hop right into it.
All right, guys. So, step one, you're going to need a pet that you want to level. Today, we're going to be taking Lizzie and turning her into a Earth Draki. So here we have Lizzie right now, and obviously, she's just an egg. You can, of course, get these from 44 Violent, and it's kind of the basis, and I'll be doing a video on this probably at a later date. For the mashing board, it really doesn't matter what you have. Go ahead and clear this just to, show you guys that you really don't need anything. And so when you guys go to do, like, let's say a Draki Evolution, I think it's important for you to take a look at what kind of Draki you want to make first. So I'll go ahead and bring up this graphic, and I'll link this down in the description below. But basically starts at babyhood, right, with just an eggshell. And then you're going to pick your element, right? Either, wind, lightning, water, darkness, fire, earth, ice, etc. And then from there, it really just changes into, do you want a ranged unit or do you want a melee unit? And so the ranged units are always going to become a Baron on the left side here. So we're going Earth, so it's going to be a Rock Draki and then Rock Draki Baron. But had I want to do a melee today, it would be Rock Draki Knight and then Rock Draki Prince. The only exceptions to this, of course, are the Draki King, who is a Darkness type, and the Draki Queen, who's a Wind type. But so yeah, we're gonna be doing Rock Draki Baron today, and if you're not sure which one to pick, I mean, you can always just get more eggs, but you can take a look at their abilities if you have it filled out, which is pretty cool, and just get an idea of what kind of dragon you really want to make. All right, so for step two, we're gonna need to prep our troublemakers, and this really doesn't take that long. So Giselle, you're going to want her on Hunter class, of course. And really, the only thing you absolutely need or want or should have is going to be Beast Trainer. This is going to take your beast that's lower level than you, and it'll gain extra experience based on the level difference. So this does make a huge, point in power leveling, and just important to have for sure. Then primary fighter is actually going to be Ray. You'll want her on Alchemist, and that's because on Alchemist, her subclass will be Scholar. You can't get that on Grenadier, unfortunately. And the reason why we're going to have Scholar is for actually a few things, but Treasury of Knowledge. This is going to increase all ally experience gained by 50%. I really can't go wrong with that. But also, I recommend you do Faithful Supporter. So whenever you gain experience by killing an enemy, allies that are lower level will gain an additional 50%. We're just going to be stacking all these experience bonuses. This is the whole point of power leveling. Other than these two, I don't think you really need anything else. Make sure she's got one shot, one kill. Make sure she can deal enough damage. So if you need to throw in muscle training, go ahead and do that. And then we're also going to be taking Kylie as the last of the trio. So for her, I'm just sticking on Treasury of Knowledge. If you want to throw on other stuff, you can, but I'm really just going to be using Ray. You can throw on Faithful Supporter and all that stuff. Can't hurt to have all the Scholar Masteries. So that's it. That's pretty much all you need. So for on the mission control, we're actually going to be going into Ordinary Case, which is the blue recycling arrow over here, and Fallen Leaves Park. And, go ahead and just do challenge mode. This is just going to help with experience gain as a whole. So commence, and then make sure you change your difficulty to cruel. So you'll basically be doing cruel challenge mode, and this is just going to really send the experience through the roof. And again, all you need is these three lovely ladies. And the boards really don't have to be that fancy, just the specific masteries that I showed you guys. And go ahead and head there. Alright, so of course this is the first actual just ordinary case mission here, so it's nothing too difficult. We're actually going to send Ray out to just under this statue you see here, and this will usually keep her in cover from everything else. They won't be able to trigger alert or anything like that. For Giselle, of course, summon your pet, so we're going to bring out Lizzie. Again, eggs start level 4, class level 1. And you guys are going to see how ridiculous this is. It's real fast. And then you can just use backspace to skip turns. I like to send the suppressors home, so you can do Control-Shift-6. And there you can see that little arrow above their head. Now they're just going to leave as soon as they get up. And now Ray is up. And so we've got Lizzie, and she's ready to gain some levels. So you can go into trance if you want. I don't think you really need to do this. But you're going to see how insane this experience gain is. So we're going to go ahead and blow up the center pack here. And Lizzie's going to go from level 4, class level 1, to, well, class level 16 you just saw there. And, gosh, so Lizzie's now level 29. And I recommend, you know, go ahead and just kill any of the guys that are within range. This will be good for leveling. And you do need a bit of this for evolving the character as well. And once you've gotten that, go ahead and abandon mission and head back home. Alright, and we are back in Silver Lining. So go ahead and check your beast list. And as you can see, Lizzie already, she's level 31. She already capped out on class level, so she's ready to evolve. So you're going to go up to here, Beast Evolution. And, you know, there's a lot going on here, right? But the important part is, for the Draki at least, you choose your element. Again, we're going to be doing a Rock Draki Baron. So you're going to go ahead and just click on that, or whatever element you'd want to do, and do Beast Evolution. Important to note, you do need a required item for this, and you do need a required level for this. So, of course, the Draki has to reach class level 16. And it also has, the character has to be level 16. So we're going to go ahead and click Beast Evolution. And this is going to give you some options. I highly recommend that you choose either training and or instinct. Don't do genetics unless you have a very specific plan. So we're going to go ahead with instinct right here. And this is so you can change it later on down the road. So now you'll see Lizzie is now a level 1 Rock Draki hatchling. And for her to become a Rock Draki, remember we're going the Baron route, she's going to need level 30. And then she's going to need class level 16 again. So we're actually going to hop right back in there and go ahead and get that. And we're back again. We're going to go ahead and summon Lizzie. Just going to skip turns on everybody but Ray, and of course we're going to send the suppressors home, at least the ones that show up. And don't worry too much about, you know, how close you get in movement. That's not a really a massive deal. Again, you can press backspace to skip turns. And we're going to go back in and kill again with Ray. So Lizzie's out. Obviously the most important part. Don't forget to summon the pet. And of course you're going to see Lizzie's going to go probably straight to class level 16. Yep, there it is right there. And you can see that she's gaining levels as well. And like I said before, go ahead and try to kill as much as you can within sight. This would be important for her final evolution. And or if you're not using a Draki, you know, and you just need to gain levels, then you know, obviously clearing will be your main focus here. Alright, that seems good. Again, just abandon. And we're back at Silver Lining again. Go ahead and click on Lizzie, and you'll see she'll have gained some abilities, and these will just start popping up everywhere as you really quickly power level. So we're going to take Lizzie, and of course we're going the Baron route, not the Knight route. The Knight route is the melee route. And it's going to take 1 perfect yellow obsidian and level 30, which we already have. Great. Click on accept. And of course you're going to get the instinct. Again, make sure to pick one of, you know, an instinct or a training. Don't do genetics unless you absolutely know what you're going to be getting. Now we're going to go ahead and do endurance training here. And it doesn't hurt to look at kind of the next class here. So Rock Draki Baron's going to require level 38 as well as level 16 here. And again, right back in. Again, like I mentioned, you really don't have to really know where they are. They're like right here, you know, just a little bit across from here, and Ray's grenade is large enough to just take out pretty much everything, so.
용서하지 않겠어. 지금 항복하면 용서해줄게. 충분해, 맡겨줘.
And of course, if motivation's getting low, you know, feel free to pick up a sandwich or something with Don. Keep the girls going. This is a fairly quick process. Lizzie, of course, has gained new abilities since her last class upgrade, and you guys can see how fast this is all coming together. So she's now going to transform into Rocky Baron. It is going to take a whole Draki heart. And just like before, we're going to go ahead and do just search training. We'll fix the masteries later. My main concern is actually getting Call of Earth on this one, which is her level 16 class ability. I just don't happen to have it yet, so. And we'll go in one more time.
지긋한 순간을 끝낼 시간이야. 내가 못 맞출 줄 알고. 지금이라도 도망가. 내가 처리할게. 지겨우니 다 함께 덤비지 그래? 용서하지 않겠어. 아직도 덤빌 거야?
And we're back at Silver Lining once more, and you can see Lizzie is fully class leveled at this point. It's really that simple. If you can give her all of her abilities, and you know, whether you guys choose to use your pet or not, that's up to you. But since she's at max level now, you can actually go to the Mastery Research, you know, check out the calls, and you can see I now have Call of Earth. This is why I was doing it, but you know, this is just a way to speed up everything, and you know, hopefully this is of good use to you guys.
Alright guys, that wraps up this video. I would like to do kind of like a taming build in the future, just so it's easy to tame and whatnot. You know, that should be on its way. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, please subscribe, follow me on YouTube and Twitch, and until next time.